What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay. Okay. That. Pa, 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 pa.
Step closer. I just wanna get to know ya.
Okay, we're not gonna step closer just now. So, hello, 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 everyone. Hello again. So um we've been building quite a bit already today. Uh, I'm thinking if I can show it to you guys in a minute. I just take a look if the stream is working as intended or what the heck is going on. Okay, yeah, I think it is. Cool. Okay, so so we finished the earlier today. I finished the role management system right now in the platform. So we pretty much can sign into the platform if we currently we only allow admin users, which just means that only okay, now it's good. So only me who is who's going to be allowed to enter the platform, and a couple of friends of mine who already know about it, and colleagues. But but pretty soon it's going to be out as well. But the reason it isn't is exactly what we're going to be doing today. One of the things that's pretty cool. It's pretty impressive actually. What Parallel just introduced is they introduced the entity search, which is like that they call it as a precise, fast, and cost-effective lookups based on professional criteria. And I just briefly skimmed through their products description, or like the README something, and it is like 100% what we were needing for the company, for the platform, for company, for platform. Like it's like really good scheme through the companies based on specific and precise criteria. And I feel like that this is going to be something that is pretty cool for us, because without this it was quite expensive to do these discovery company searches. And I mean, it could find like potential matches for the targets that otherwise would have been really difficult, or companies that are not inside all the well-known, like Apollo, Clay, all that jazz data lists. So it was already unique in a way, or I saw just in the feature, or just in the business case, or just in just in the use case, or the features use case, I saw already quite a bit of an upside, or like a leverage that we could utilize on, but it was just not there yet. And it might be the time that it less of a hassle, so we don't need to deep dive like that no blah dive deep into the algorithm, or like what the underlying logic is, how to find these companies effectively based on search criteria. But we might be able just to do it with a service provider that we already have been using for a bit different use case. Like we've been using Find All to they could also use, like we could also use Find All to find new companies, but the primary goal with it previously was to use it for matching our criterias and enriching those candidates or prospects that we already have in our platform. So it wasn't necessarily this like phase zero or phase one, try to find me a whole new company from scratch type of use case, but it was more of like later in the cycle or in the sales cycle, when you already have these companies, but you want to make sure that they exist. They want to make sure that they match who you are trying to find, make sure that they have the signals that you're looking for, and things like that. So I think it's pretty cool. They say that their precision percentage is 41%, which they have a graph for that. I have no idea if this is like how well founded this is, but they say that they're better than Exa Company and Tabily and also Brave. I've been trying Tabily before. I've never tried Exa, and I also tried Brave. I know that those two are pretty damn shit. Like it's not really like Tabily actually is quite expensive, and yeah, just when you compare it to the outputs that they produce, it's I don't know. I never felt that it was there. The money value ratio was pretty off, and Brave is just like it wasn't bad, but yeah, I was never really satisfied. Like I've never felt that okay, this is ever going to be something that I can solely rely on my platform in a provider that can find us like new companies and never make up shit and never just yeah. I never felt that it was reliable enough. So I'm pretty happy actually that Perla came out with this. They also say that we can use it through the CLI and stuff. So yeah, that's probably gonna be the second part of the today's stream. But let's get into it. And I'm also gonna be eating because I just came back from the gym. And why does it say that YouTube is not receiving enough video? And then it also says that it's excellent. So make up your mind, bro. Anyhow, um, I also like I um I observed in a way that plan loop, the workflow that we created to have better plans. I'm not sure if the plan. I don't think that the plan was bad because the plan was so detailed that we used for the role management setup that it could have been. It couldn't be like I cannot imagine to that being the reason why the implementation itself by the cursor was so bad. I don't know. Because previously I was also using auto model on cursor, and we obviously don't know specifically what that is, but it's or how it works. But like previously it was quite. I was really satisfied with the results, but now it was like so messed up. I couldn't. Like it took me like 45 minutes to debug um, like a hiccup that it made inside a script to backfill the data to the admin user, which is us, and we already specified it like quite well in the plan how it is supposed to do it. So, but anyways, yeah, it was really annoying, but we are over that. I couldn't stream it because it was like a lot of sensitive info and like environment variables set up and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so now that is over. Now we can move on to the part where the interesting stuff comes, hopefully. So let's get this bread, shall we? That's what the giants say, right? Let me just put my phone into do not disturb because we gotta focus, everyone. We gotta focus.
We are twisted with everything that's wrong.
I'm also not even sure if in the first part of the stream I wanna have any music, honestly. What happens if I yeah, am I going to in the stream, am I going to change this cursor setup with showing you guys the just the scout itself. I feel like the platform needs a bit more demonstration and needs a bit more explanation as well. So let me just do that. So here's the left pane. I'm changing this application capture to Google Chrome. No, but that actually is not gonna be what we want. Because we want a window to be shared and specifically the Google Chrome Scout window. Yes, this one. I don't think we need. And now Google, now Chrome just crashed. It's amazing. We don't want to. I don't want to make Chrome better right now. Okay. What the heck is it showing right now? That's not that. What is this? Like I just. Oh man. Screen capture. Window. Google Chrome. Google Chrome. Yeah, this one. Okay, good. Right pane. Because the thing is, we had to change the right like codecs. The two codecs instances were in the right previously, but they have this so insanely annoying feature that whenever you hover, the left side or like the left menu is always gonna like pop up, and it's just it drove me crazy, man. Come on. Okay. Almost there, guys. It's just gonna take us like a couple of years or more, but after that. Okay, cool. No? Yes? Yeah. Now it looks if it like if it's not aligned, but it is actually aligned. Trust me. It is aligned. That's how it looks when it's aligned. Is it a stain in my screen? Yeah. I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. This is full on professional. I hate that the delete workspace is here. It's just so not important to fix it that I always. Yeah. Okay, what does it say? Like, what is the problem with it? The app spans your prompt almost directly to the model, plots reference count values. There's no default system guard, like return only the sal value, no subject line, no greeting, no markdown. Your condition was inside the prompt. If seniority is owner, that does not stop the row from running. Okay. Um, is equals to owner and the uh, the email address, email validation is equal to valid. No, actually, this should be something that we have here because it's a condition, not a. Not a form, not like a prompt. The prompt part, that should just be what it is supposed to be doing. Mm, okay, okay, okay. Like, okay, let's say generate a concise, personalized outreach angle for a for an owner level prospect at um, and then company name, not casual name, it's company, right? Yeah. Okay. And then write it from the perspective of a company owner. Focus on protecting long-term company value. So this is pretty shit from a sales standpoint. I feel like reducing. No, I just realized that this makes no sense. Like if I'm doing this, it better be something that we could actually try. Like what if you are, I don't know, like an IT agency or like a like a dev shop, for example, and we have this list and we want to find who's better targets and who's not. Okay, give me a couple of minutes and I'll be right back. I'll just this is sync. Thinking about the angle. Okay, so actually, instead of this, um, like let's say that this dev shop has like a focus of developing document specific software, and so we want the the agent to evaluate if the if the company that we are looking at is obviously like a strong prospect for that document intelligence solution. Yeah, so let me just put this here for document intelligence solutions. Let's say we're gonna have a score of 0 to 100, and then a tier, and then also like a segment, if like what segment it is. I don't actually know if that is any helpful. No, I don't think we need a segment, honestly. Let's just get rid of that. Um, yeah, but definitely we'll need a, where is it? You need the document workflow signal. Like it can be maintenance reports, but how is it gonna know? I have no idea. Anyways, we'll see. We'll see if it knows, or it has just as much clue as I do currently about this. Okay. Yeah, I think that is good. Why this is a fit, and the main risk as well. Why this is a fit. Wait a sec. So the signal document workflows. This is there twice. Amazing. Why this is a fit. And the main risk. Cool. And then run conditions is work email status is good and CSV summary is not empty. Yeah, but I have no idea. And yeah. Whoa. This whole thing is getting, like, the thing is that the email validation is a third party, so that's not who we are doing, and I'm not like 100% sure if that works as good as we want it. Yeah, this is right, like a human, right, like a human stats researcher, not like a generic AI email, be specific to the company context. Do not say AI powered unless it adds clarity. Do not exaggerate. Do not mention that the prospect is an owner founder unless it naturally matters. And do not use fluffy phrases like unlock your potential. Not just fluffy phrases and buzzwords. Never use contrary wording frameworks like not this but that. Yeah, okay, I think that's cool. We're not gonna have any conditions right now. Oh shit! Wait a minute! No. No, this was gonna be. So it's gonna have to course strictly. We're gonna give 80 to 100 a clear document heavy operation, 65 to 29 likely relevant, 45-ish is possible, and 044 is poor fit. We're only gonna give high scores to companies in facility services, property, yeah, like all these segments, and giving extra bit. Okay, then might, yeah, probably we need to add that back because, okay, yeah, let's just try it as it is. Um, let's just try it. And then examples. I'm gonna have a segment. Okay, let's create a column. And let's see if we run like 4 of these. Tell me guys how it is. Cook. I'm cooking. I'm cooking in the meantime. Cook. All right. All 4 are ready. I have a feeling of a bug. It never finishes the sentences. Ah. Oh my god. Yeah, let's do the passing Rosa text into the editor. And the patch route should always use the edit dialogues value, obviously, and not the preview one, not the sliced preview one. This is hilarious. Like the amount of bugs like this are in the platform right now, it's insane. I'll need to test it like and fix these like so thoroughly. But that's okay. You know, that's why you're here. It's our job to do it. Oh, come on, man. Again. Got a water dispenser and it just like, keeps overflowing. Even though it knows when to stop. It says it knows when to stop, but actually it doesn't know. It has addiction issues. Okay. Why the fuck did it say Rosa? No one said Rosa. Oh man. Okay, so inside the workspace table cells, the and this now returns slice for preview and editor text for editing. Okay, let me. No, this does not. Okay. Okay, we've got a new type. If there's no cell, then we're gonna return no text, and then the text is read cell text. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. My workspace grid cell. Edit dialog now initializes from display editor text when available. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Commit and push the changes. Okay, guys, we gotta speed up this shit. So let me pull up the I had a plan previously set up for, no, it was, I think it was here. Okay, we're gonna start a plan loop. Okay, so it's plan watch. No, PM, PM plan watch. Third time the charm. Okay, yeah. Right, this plan. No, actually, let me hack this shit just a little bit. Let's call this new plan entity search and find all. Dot plan.md. I'm scared. How come it didn't trigger it? No idea. Okay, where's the plan loop? What was the PNPM? PNPM plan watch. It's gonna be in the README. Okay, okay. PNPM plan codecs loop. Okay, but yeah, we need to switch. And then we also need to create a new branch. So this, and then switch. Okay, and then loop. Oh shit! Yeah, it's not a planning branch. Because we're gonna call it plan dash and plan dash. Okay. And now working tree has changes outside plan loop. That's true. Wait, what the fuck is that though? No, 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 no. Fuck me, no. Come on. Oh man. Wait a minute. No, no, no. Ah. Then we just restarted an old plan. That was not the plan. No pun intended, honestly, but still. So, no, but the thing is, and now I know that user scope provider settings. No, but I don't want to. So it's still entity search. No, no, it's not. Wait a minute. What happened to the what it was? Then I deleted a oh man. Okay. Anyhow, entity search and find all dot plan dot md. And now that we have that, now we're gonna go back. Oh shit, we already did this. Guys, this is insane. This is what happens when you wipe code basically everything and you have no idea what your code is doing. Not even just your code, but also your workflow that you custom created, you know? Yeah, okay. Now what we're gonna do is plan codex loop and also um, plan file path. It's gonna be copy path, no push from custom, no use current. Yeah, that's it. Okay, it's probably should have been um, plan codex loop. Making moves, guys. Our own workflow works. Or no, it's not even that. But our own workflow that we created, now we know how it works. That's a bigger it's a bigger accomplishment, I feel like. I need to take my blue lens because this screen eats my eyes alive. Now the plan is cooking, and while it's doing that, we can go back because that plan is about refactoring to entity search. No, like refactoring the discovery pipeline that we have to entity search in parallel. But coming back to this shit, fix custom cell editor row text. Okay, so now this shit is supposed to be working. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's also see if it got deployed or not. Okay, yeah, it got deployed 10 minutes ago. So go to the workspace. Facility management. Yes, yes, yes. And then seeing an email drop. No, actually, I didn't want to look at that. Okay, in a minute, I will fucking fix this shit that it keeps. Look at that, guys. Find the root cause of the bug that the edit cells they keep open or they stay open whenever we click outside of them, and it also makes it possible to have as many edit cells open as the user haven't closed. So if we just open like hundreds of them, then closing none of them is gonna keep them all open. And it also keeps open when we open a side pane or a slide panel. Yeah, anything. And it's supposed to be get closed when the user clicks out of them, not just when they cancel it. And also get rid of the clear generated value button. We don't need that. The user is supposed to be achieve the same result when deleting the content of the edit cell, and then saving it with clicking on clear generated value. And since they have the same goal or object, or yeah, they are redundant, so get rid of clear generated value while maintaining the possibility to get rid of the value with deleting the value from the edit cell and saving it. Without saving it, it's not supposed to get emptied, only when the user saves it. Saves it like that. But probably we over clarified it and it's not that dumb. Okay, anything else? Oh yeah. Write me a plan to put the delete workspace outside of the workspace page. They are supposed to be like the delete option for the workspace should be inside the workspace selector and not inside the table itself where the user already manipulates the table. Also, another feature request is to make it possible to delete a column that has been customly created with add new column. Plan this based on the repo thoroughly and plan in details and in granularity that it eliminates any ambiguity that can come from the developer who is about to implement this. I feel like I'm Shakespeare. Just not Shakespeare. The whole thing is okay. Now the entity search and find all parallel plan exited. All blocking issues, missing details, repo inconsistencies, required patches, rewrite, and suggested plan are checked off in section 15. Okay, let me check if the plan needs in review or it's approved. So rollback plan is there. Okay, where the fuck is that rollback plan? Guys, what the actual heck? Where did it put the? Oh my god! This dumb ass AI. He forgot to. Oh shit! It's supposed to put the version numbers inside each version. Like it's not creating new plans, but it's always reworking on the previous one. So the version history is just based on basically writing inside each version that what the previous one was covering. And it just didn't do it in this one. And I'm pissed about that because how the hell do I know how many runs it took to get to this? I mean, I can go back obviously in the logs. Okay, this is round 4 and it said it was still in needs review or needs revision. Oh shit. Okay, but this was oh no. Okay. Closes on outside pointer click while preserving the existing unsafe change confirmation. Remove the clear generated value, clear override button, and all on clear plumbing. If I had the time, I would look into it, but not right now. So, I mean, it's just TSX, right? Like, it shouldn't be. this case workspace. Git diff. What is this problem though? Oh yeah, because in the meantime, oh man, because in the meantime we had another agent outside, like completely outside plan loop, and this refactor make changes in the repo that was intentional to increase productivity.